Hello, church family. In the book of Hebrews, in the 10th chapter, it talks about not neglecting to gather together in worship. And of course, we've not neglected worship, but we've had to worship online. So I'm very excited that we have an opportunity for in-person, indoor worship. And as we prepare for that, I wanted to let you know that your church has gone to great lengths to mitigate all the health risks that we can. We're going to be encouraging folks strongly to wear masks, and there are some folks who have different reasons that they can't, and we've made preparations for that as well. We're also excited that we're going to begin live streaming of our services on the same Sunday that we begin back for in-person worship. There are many in our church who cannot yet come to in-person worship, so we're always going to be offering that as an alternative for folks to worship at the moment we're worshiping, or if they don't get a chance to do it then, they can watch later on. We are using our annual conference guidelines for social distancing, for minimizing the crowd. We'll have a third of the capacity for each location at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. And social distancing, we'll have hand stations to clean hands. We'll use different exits from where we used entrance. And so we're taking every measure that we can to help folks stay healthy in our church and to be able to worship together. But our church has been blessed and very fortunate that our weekday school received a grant that we were able to install an air filtration system, an air cleansing system that goes above and beyond what most places are able to offer. And we're very thankful that we have that technology. So I want to introduce to you Sean, who's going to tell you some of the details of that technology.
Thank you, Pastor. Again, my name is Sean, and I'm with Piedmont Service Group. We're a commercial heating and air conditioning company. We've partnered with a company called Global Plasma Solutions. They've been doing this for quite some time, and what we've done is we've installed a ionization process into your air conditioning systems. So basically, the long and short of it is you have ions that are constantly being filtered and produced into your space that are actively deactivating, actively deactivating pathogens, removing particles, and also destroying any VOCs, any volatile organic compounds that might be in the air. What that's doing is that's making your air cleaner, it's making it more breathable, and to give you an idea of how it works, once it's placed inside, the technology is placed inside your air conditioning system, the ions constantly move throughout as naturally as the air is being provided to the space, and it is removing all those particles afterwards and taking it back to the filter. We did it before and after to really show exactly what's going on. We increased the ions by 93 to 94% in the space. So before, there are natural occurring ions, and afterwards, after installing, we came back 2 weeks later, and the ions increased by 93%. We also removed close to 30% of the particles that are in the air as an average throughout the entire facility. So basically what that's doing, not only is it killing those pathogens and removing them from the space, but you should be able to have a nice, easy smell to it. So we're really blessed to partner with Oak Ridge United Methodist Church, and we look forward to a continued partnership.
Thank you, Sean. And then that is a big news for us to be able to do that, but we've added one other layer to benefit us with health. The thing that Steve is wearing is called a fogger. And so we're going to take high traffic areas, often used areas, and prior to folks going in, we'll cleanse that area with this Purell mixture. And then after folks have left high traffic areas, we'll again fog that area. It looks like to me something from Ghostbusters. But who are you going to call? Technology. I'm thankful that God has given us technology. Because of technology, we were able to worship online. And because of technology, we were able to install this air purification system throughout our whole campus. But there's something that technology cannot do. and that is worship together, person to person. And I'm so very thankful that we're going to get the chance to do that. Not everybody can yet, but we believe there'll be a time when everybody can gather. Until then, I promise you that we're going to take every measure that we can to protect the health and safety of folks, while still being able to gather and worship, to hear Christ speak to our heart, and then to leave in mission. Church family, thank you so very much for all your prayers and support, and for the leadership of the church that have made this possible. After our first service together, we're going to reevaluate, learn from it, see what we need to do differently, and be monitoring what's happening in our state and in our culture, and make adjustments as we need to. So stay tuned for those adjustments. But we'll see you on October 11th at 9 o'clock in the sanctuary and at 11 o'clock in the Family Life Center. Blessings.